Three.
Hello everybody, welcome to my home. We are in Santa Maria, California, and myself and Pepper have been in hibernation for a long time. I lost count for how many days. The winery is going, the winery is working. We have 5 employees plus me, and I keep everybody on the full schedule, full pay, thanks to tremendous support that we have experienced from all of you guys. This is amazing. Thank you very much for buying the wines, sending emails and kind emails, and supporting me in those difficult times. Yeah, that's very, very meaningful, of course. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 wines that we're going to release or releasing today. They are wines that are normally destined to go to restaurants. So these are the cuvées that we don't sell to the mailing list or through stores. And of course, we all know what happened to the restaurant business. Please support them. Take the takeout whenever you can. Open a good bottle of wine and have a takeout from your favorite either neighborhood restaurant or whatever out there that you like. Let's talk about the wines. Chardonnay. This is the artist series that I do every so often with friends that are artists. In this case, it is a photographer from Poland, very dear friend of mine from Warsaw, that specializes in kind of off-focus photography. So the name of the wine, In Focus, is a little bit of a joke, but listen to that. It actually makes perfect sense. First of all, I specialize to make very precise in-focus wines. That's number 1. But also number 2, the part of the proceeds from selling this wine will go to charity. I believe it's called Lions Charity, that provides glasses, and obviously I use a lot of them here and here, provides glasses for people who cannot afford it. Ironically or jokingly, or just by an accident, this is the business card of my friend, of course, glasses. So but you will not need glasses to see how beautiful this Chardonnay is. It's really in focus, beautiful citrus fruit. Several barrels came from Grenache, which is the new outstanding vineyard that I helped plant, that I was consulting on for a while. Beautiful, beautiful fruit. The wine was 18 months in the best French oak. I can assure you that you will never find a better value from me again like this. This was supposed to be a by the glass cuvée for very, very fancy, great restaurant in New York. Obviously, at this time, this is not happening, and you're getting this wine for a restaurant price. And basically the glass, what you're paying for the bottle, most likely is less expensive than what will be by the glass in a beautiful restaurant in New York that it was destined to be made. Those of you who like the PROBONO Chardonnay, which is now sold out, will absolutely love this one, because it is a huge step up at the fraction of the price. I'm gonna have a sip myself to get going. Beautiful texture. This is another great things how you recognize a great wine. Texture. All 3 of those wines have texture. This is ready to go. And by the way, our goal is to ship those wines to you next week, early, probably Monday or Tuesday, so you receive them next week as well. And yes, they can go to the cellar and they will age properly for 5-7 years, especially the reds. But remember, they were made for restaurants, so they are easy drinking and they are early drinking with great pleasure. So the next 2 wines are somewhat similar, and they are not. They are quite different as well. The first one that I have here is the Matinee GSM Grenache Syrah Mourvèdre. There is like 3% of Mourvedre in there. So it's really mostly Grenache and Syrah, almost half and half. The big label explains it all. I would call it a junior Châteauneuf-du-Pape kind of a wine. Great deal, beautiful wine. I actually decanted this wine today. I'm gonna give it a quick taste. I already did it before, but I'll do it again. Look how dark and transparent and beautiful it is. Let's see here. Beautiful, beautiful aromatics. As those who follow me for many years, which many of you did, you know, for many years I was the purist that was trying to just chisel out the sculpture of the wine, which means I almost never blended anything. Everything was a single varietal, single vineyard, all that stuff. And after 16, 17 years of making wine, now I'm venturing into the blends, and this is a wonderful discovery. We of course keeping the single vineyards, single varietals like the next wine, but this is something different from Paul Lato wines, and I know many of you, those of you who like those a little bit bigger, flashier wines, something that you experience in Paso Robles that they do so well. This is a little bit more elegant, by the way. So those of you who like those will really like this one. So I decanted it. You can see the difference from the first sip as the wine gets aerated and kind of plays with the oxygen. The tannins change, and they kind of go like ebb and flow, back and forth, back and forth. And this is, I think, by far the most complex and fascinating wine from those three here, because you can literally drink half a bottle and then leave the other half for next day, and really you will have a great time seeing the differences and complexities which you would not have in another bottle for this amount of money. And now I'd like to talk to you about the third wine, and this is a single vineyard Grenache. So if this is the painting that is made from different colors, the GSM, different colors, different whatever canvas and on the canvas, this is the sculpture. So here I take away the unnecessary pieces to come up with the terroir. This is what the vineyard is giving me. The vines here are young. Okay, I admit this. And that's why the price is so much lower than normally. But they are on beautiful hills. This is a beautifully manicured vineyard that I have high hopes for. Pure Grenache. I personally believe that Grenache is an older brother of Pinot Noir. I love Châteauneuf-du-Pape, the wines from Châteauneuf-du-Pape. Certain estates are excelling and doing great things. Many of them, as you know, blend back to the GSM, that will be the junior Châteauneuf-du-Pape, but here is the different phase of Grenache, the pure Grenache, the most difficult to achieve. Robert Parker actually challenged me on this one day. He says, I want you to make Grenache. I wonder what you would do with this grape. And this is when my struggles begin, okay? Many sleepless nights, figuring out how the hell I'm gonna make this. After a few years, now several years, we make the Larner Grenache, Bien Nacido Grenache, and now Strawberry Hills here, the junior of a high caliber. Even when you see the color, more transparent, translucent, you had dark wine here, you have much lighter Pinot Noir-like wine here. For those who like Pinot Noir, you will like this wine. For those who like bigger Derson wines, you will like this wine. And of course, I hope that all of you will like all those wines. But going back to the Strawberry Hills, I had a very special guest at the winery a few months ago. Gregory Martin. Now we are friends, and he might be watching this video with you as well. He's the son of George Martin, the producer of the Beatles. And as we were tasting barrels, and Gregory loves Grenache, and this is how he discovered my wines, tasting one of my Grenaches at the legendary Nepenthe restaurant on the Big Sur. Hello to Nepenthe, you guys are wonderful, I love you dearly, and I hope you're surviving there in a magical place of the Big Sur. I know it's tough, but we must overcome, all of us. That's a little digression, please forgive me. So going back to the wines, you know, Gregory and I were tasting this wine. There was no label, it was still from the barrel, and it has beautiful aromatics of strawberry. And he commented on this, and I because of him being him, I said something like, "Strawberry fields forever." And he says, "Wow, you know, this could be your name, you know." And I said, "Well, but the vineyard is on the hills." So we both decided that we're gonna call it Strawberry Hills, but it was inspired by the Beatles song. And I've been listening to the Beatles lately quite a lot in my car as I drive. You know, I have this, I forget this thing that it gives you the channels and you pay and they want you to pay more, whatever it is. And I'm on the Beatles channel a lot. Phenomenal songs, and it's so appropriate for these days. You know, there's lots of happiness, there's lots of beauty there. So I hope that you will find some of that, the genius of the Beatles, a little bit of, tiny bit of that in this wine. And most important, you will find a touch of the joy that their music brought to all of us for so many years. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for being who you are, and I know you for years, and I know that you are special, and we are here to overcome, and we are here to go forward, and there is life after this difficult times that we are going through. Cheers to all of you. I love you, and thank you for loving me as well and loving my wines.